My term paper was on the shift to a more virtual workplace and the effects on human resources. Um, I guess what I liked about the topic was it was kind of interesting to research and learn about, and it was cool that it's like it relates a lot to what's going on in the world right now and how um, how like the workplace is like is how the workplace is kind of functioning today, and especially because of COVID. Um, COVID had a big impact on my topic, and that was kind of interesting to see because like it's kind of like a once in a lifetime kind of topic to write about. That's since this is going on right now. Um, I could write about that and incorporate it into my term paper. So it was kind of like interesting that kind of like a historic event going on in present time that I could incorporate into my term paper. Um, since COVID kind of shut everything down, everything shifted more virtually. I got to talk about that and how it affects human resources and everything that's going on with that. Um, I guess what I disliked about this paper, or it's really about like in general, um, kind of the research. Because like right when I got towards like the end of how many sources I needed, it was hard finding um, like original pieces that weren't just um, restating like what the other one said in different ways. Because if you're researching like the shift to a virtual workplace, a bunch of them are just saying how to do it and how to, are kind of like they're kind of just telling you like instructions of how to shift to a virtual workplace. Um, and then the other ones are just talking about the shift, and then the other ones were COVID. So there were kind of like three main ones that I found, and they were just kind of repeated in different articles. Um, so I guess that's kind of what I disliked. The research was kind of repetitive, I guess. It also made it hard to find like quality information to put into my paper. So once I got like all like the main stuff down, it was harder to find more to expand on and have more material to work with, to be able to make my paper more expansive and longer. But it's also moving on to like what was difficult. That was difficult, trying to find the requirements for the sources, and then meeting like the length requirement because I kind of got everything I wanted to get down before I got there. So I ended up with 5 pages, but it was that was what was difficult. What was easy? It was easy writing what I had, what I what was actually in my material or in my sources, and all the stuff I could find was pretty easy to write about. It's not too hard of a topic, so writing everything that I had wasn't too hard. Um, what I would change about future papers and stuff, I would have submitted a draft. I didn't have time back when we were supposed to. I think I talked about the same thing in my video for law, but yeah, I would have submitted a draft for both of my papers if I would have had the chance to. 'Cause I think it would have helped out in the writing process to be able to have that feedback. Yeah, that's pretty much it.